T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. I can't let the year end without me reviewing this 1/12 collective MezcoCon 2021 High Roller box set right here with Agent Gomez. Here's the front of the box. Here's this part of the box. Here's this part of the box. Here's this part of the box. This part of the box. Yada yada yada. The back of the box. I'm pretty sure there is photo galleries online if you want to see more details, but I got a lot to show. Inside, we see the nefarious Black Skull Gang and some other members of the bad guys. I'm assuming. I'll see their names later. Yeah, the box is full to the brim. It even has like fillers in there, so nothing's bumping around, and that's a good thing because my package came all the way from Washington State to Maryland, and it took the slowest boat ever. I already know you watched one person particularly because this has already been spoiled like months ago. Well, I say spoiled for me, but I didn't have to watch, but I wanted to watch. Shout out to the Amazing. He is amazing at getting stuff super early. Look at that. Look at this. Yay. 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 Yay, there's that. Let's start off small with the poker chip they give you right here with the whole Mezco sign on it. Isn't that interesting? It comes in its own little case. Yay! Can I open it with my breezy just finished lotion in the hands? Yeah, if I'm going that way. But nice, it's a nice poker chip. Look at that. Good quality. Then you get this playing card set in a 10. I'll let you see this, but guess what? Casino La Cucaracha. I am never opening these, so I hope you watch a channel that does open them. I pray that you see them, because I'm not doing it. Then you get a set of cutout dolls, paper dolls. Here is Jeff O'Ray, like Jeffrey the giraffe from Toys R Us. He's the bad guy. You get right here, 10. Because guess what? She's a perfect knockout 10 with the Mezit. You get Agent Gomez, of course. One-Eyed Jack. I kinda am looking forward to him coming up. And it would be nice to even get Killer Queen Bee. She looks interesting. And they don't have one for the black chick with the afro. I would definitely buy that. Hopefully they start making females with double jointed elbows. If Hasbro can do it, y'all sure can do it, Mezco. Don't let Hasbro show you up. Peer pressure. Next up before the main event is this Pink Skulls Chaos Club set right here. It is full of my favoriteest thing in the world. 5 POA action figures. Did you know that 5 POA action figures is what made me an adult collector? Because they were so awesome with their limited articulation, and I dreamed for the day that we would get real action figures with real articulation. And here I am. If we would have had action figures that had more points of articulation when I was younger, like the stuff we're getting out today, I probably would have been satisfied back then, and right now I would be living a productive life, financially sound, instead of wasting money on dolls on the internet right now. But here we are, so thank you 5 POA action figures. As you might have peeped, you get the 3 guys and you get some weird card thing. Let's let you see what that is. Much like the extreme sets backstage I have back there, you get to make a cardboard diorama right here. It's the Pink Skulls Chaos Club. And you can glue this together or tape it together if you like. Probably not. But there's all types of interesting details and whatnot everywhere. Let's set that there and show you the little people. Let's show you the most basic one. I say basic because it's just a skull. Of course, 5 POA, so I can turn there, kick forward, And there, they don't even have waist. They each have one of these little black stands that doesn't say Mezco or anything on it. So you can put them on there. And there are various weapons in there. Like the Skull Crusher. That's a Transformer name. I think it is. Don't let me lie to you. Let's see if it can actually hold this. Oh, this is rubbery, by the way. So you don't have to worry about breaking it. Yay, that's a good ass thing. So he can hit somebody with the Skull Crusher. And hold this chain right here. Yay! Let's stay right here with all his static goodness. Then we get this one with the permanent lewd gesture and the permanently posed legs. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle style. Same articulation. Oh, here's this on the back. I'll give this one the board with the nails in it. And then you got this spicy guy with the cigarette. That's how you know he's cool, because he smokes. They have this little tiny can of, I guess, spray paint. So they can make more things pink. Get in the hand. There is a gold pipe right there. Or you can go with the Molotov. And he has a cigarette, so maybe he lit it. And here they are in their scaled base, which he looks to be taller than that door back there. And maybe we can spruce the place up with people like Agent Gomez sticker right there, who is a little bit taller. Jeffro Ray, maybe he came over there to tell them what to do. Hey, we gotta kill that Agent Gomez. But there you are with this stuff. Oh wait, there's one more accessory. You get a pocket knife. Look at that. Yay. Yay. They're going back in the box. Alright, here's the main event, the 10 with the main man. And there's the black chick I was talking about. So, this thing has elements from like every time. Like from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and current day, because that Boombox is definitely looking like current day. And then some stuff from the future. Because he has like a hoverboard. Oh yeah. And the skull clip, chaos skull clip thingy, it has a different barcode than this. So I don't know if they're actually selling that separate, but yeah. Yeah, I would imagine it will be exclusive to this. Open that up, and the main man is in there. Inside, you get something other action figure collectible companies don't include. Instructions for things that need to be put together. And you get the typical Mezco 112 thingy right there. You get this right here, which is a sticker. Yeah. And you get this fold-out board right here, which is a backdrop. It features various things like the other Mezco figures, and then you have other surprise people like Trap Jaw, and I'm guessing that's one of the real James Bonds. I forgot that guy's name. You see the bee lady, the Three Stooges back there, spies or whatever coming in. Some aliens with Elvis. They abducted him. Jeffro Ray playing with Odd Job. These older actors, pardon me, I'm blanking on their names, but they're there. And look at him. He's setting fire to one of the skull people. So, yeah. Look at all that cleavage. Let's just let you see what's in here. You get the typical stand with the claw right there. You get some gun effects, some martinis, some other smoke effects for his watch, fire effect, the hoverboard, all the attachments that go on there. I don't believe they can all go on there at once. And some jet propulsion effects right there. So there you are with that. Inside of here, you get a missile, a boombox, a pistol, another pistol, 2 grenades, some blast effects right there. A whole horde of hands right there. Like, whatever kind of hand you could want. You get Agent Gomez, you get a secondary head, and some sunglasses. So, let's start talking about some of this stuff. Oh, one more thing in that bottom tray was some batteries right there. So you do not have to order your own batteries for the secondary head. I'm tired already, but let's talk about Gomez. I'm going to talk about him before I start showing those accessories. I'm probably going to briefly show him using them. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but he looks nice. I don't know what the suit looks like, but it's not like big and bulky when you have it in person. It fits right. The pants fit right. Here's the inside of this. I'm going to take the jacket off. Here's his cockroach face right there. I like the glossiness to the honeycomb eyes. It's painted in. These actually move on little ball joints. Here's a close-up on his belt. Here's his shoes. Actually, there's his shoes, and they got the textured socks. Here's a hidden weapon in the shoe. If you slide the heel forward, you can pull out this knife, jab somebody in the neck, pull it back, it goes back in. So yeah, let's get into his articulation before that, let's show his sunglasses that fit on this particular head right here. So here he is. Now he's cool right there. But let's take them off because I know they're going to fall off. But if you want, you could also put them up. Oh boy, come on you. Put them up here. You have that look. Alright, I ain't killing myself for that. But here's his neck. He has bug-like sculpting in the neck. So you do have to worry about that veiny look if you want to put other humanoid figureheads on there. But here's one thing. Please, Hasbro. Since y'all want to copy off of this double ball post articulation with Marvel Legends and other figures, look at this. Without moving the neck, he can look so far up, so far down. Look at that. Side to side action. All that articulation. You don't want to know why? The inside of the head is made out of a softer material. And I've seen they've done that with some Hasbro figures, but look at how this is shaped. That ball is directly at the top, and it gets a lot of range. Please copy off of that. But outside of that, you also get the whole neck. So, yeah, infinite range of motion on that neck. Awesome, spectacular. Shoulders go out above 90. I could be wrong, but there does seem to be a little butterfly in there. Of course, you can rotate. It starts to bunch a tiny bit right there. But if I'm willing to bet if you work with it, you can get it to go higher. He does have double jointed elbows, universal wrist to do whatever. On this hand, well, I'll go into the accessories over there later. So the ab section, he has a ton of articulation to go back, a ton to go forward, side to side. This shirt, I don't believe, is actually sewed onto the inside of the pants. I could be wrong, so be careful with pulling the shirt out of there. But you get a ton of range. In fact, I know it's not, because when I bend him forward and I'm holding right here, I can feel the inside of the shirt pulling out. But you get a ton of range right there. And a ton going back and side to side like I was mentioning. Legs can go out all the way. Can kick all the way up. Go back. Double jointed knees. You do have a thigh rotation in there. And there is no like boot rotation, but the foot rotates because it's on like a double ball post. But you get a lot of ankle pivot. Side, both directions. You get some back. And you get a tiny chase forward. He comes with a secondary head. This head has a bit of a different expression. He has his eyebrow up right there. And there's a little button. This is why they came with batteries. They make his eyes light up. But you have to hold it, unfortunately. So, that's almost like a little kid play feature. You have to like push it and zap somebody with his eye beams or whatever he's doing with that. Using your imagination like you're really playing with it. Keep in mind that this is a white shirt, white suit jacket, and it has the handkerchief in there. So make sure your hands are clean. Here he is without the suit jacket on. You can see his, you can see his watch right here. So that's cool. Let's do a spin around. Let you see the belt. It's kind of weird. It's like, looks like it might be a V shape to the front and back of these pants. And Mezco usually has a generous bulge in the front of their male action figures. I don't know if you could tell this about the watch, but it did have a hole right directly in the center. So now we can plug in effects like this. And he can shoot gas in somebody's face right there real quickly. Or he can push another button and burn something or someone. Isn't that cool? Here's a cool item, his Mezco Boombox right here with the strap that seems to be adjustable. But right there. Here's why I was saying things from different time periods, because they wouldn't have a boombox like this back in the 60s and 70s. But this opens up. Come on, open. Yeah, here we go. Opens up. And inside, there is a little love card for him. On the box somewhere, I think the lady with the afro is holding this. There is an actual handle right here. So if you want, you can have him holding it. On this side, it slides out, and using the power of cartoon logistics, he has 2 martinis in there. There's little cup holders, and you can store this drink right there. Before I forget, the pistols, they both have removable cartridges right there with the bullet at the top. The other cartridge looks like this right here. Just pulls right out the bottom of the pistol. So that's a cool little effect if you want to have him holding the cartridge like he's reloading. To finish with this boombox right here, on this end, if you pull that off, you have this, and we can go ahead and place this in here. And if there's a noticeable change in tone in this video, I'm recording this like a couple of weeks later after all the previous footage you just saw. So you can hold this and shoot that rocket out. Isn't that awesome? It's awesome. You know, you get 2 of these silver grenades, And he has at least one hand. Yeah, he has this hand that he can hold the grenade with. I guess if I turn it this way, he can hold it more secure. So there's that right there. With the guns, you have different blast effects right here. So there's this bullet right here. And then there's the more wide shot. I guess they include these blasts with every freaking thing, to be honest. You have that. Or this isn't really intended for this gun, per se. But you do have this spread effect, like... Let's make them actually look that way. The suppressor on this gun is a little bit more sci-fi looking until you add this, but the suppressor is capable of coming off. They do have this little smoke effect. For after you've done shooting, which will work in both guns. And with that, besides me running through every single freaking hand, which I'm not going to do, I think that's it for that first tray. Now we have the bottom tray, which of course comes with the stand that each one of these figures comes with. This one looks like a poker chip. There's hair in here. Ew. It has a little thin protector on it, and you can pop this out. Like the foot can of course fit into the peg, and you can just have them standing there on the base like that. You can pop that out and put this stand in. This is always so hard to get out. So I just push it out with the actual stand, and you can put that on there, and we can actually use this to get them into aerial poses. And man, this thing kind of looks used. Like it already had hair on the bottom, which probably shouldn't be mine because I don't think I've ever removed this. And this thing is kind of yellowy looking, like it's been refurbished. I don't like that. Underneath of the stand, we have one of the typical Ziploc baggies where you can throw all the hands and other loose accessories in here to keep them stored. And I just realized I forgot to show off this. This actually has a moving mechanism right there. So I guess the last thing to talk about is the hoverboard. The hoverboard is very involved. It has these roll-out saw blades right here, so you can cut things while he's flying. You have these adjustable foot panels or foot pegs right there, so you can decide how you want his feet to be on there. You have these push-out guns right there. I mean, they can be guns or thrusters, whatever you want. But look at the sculpting right there. So I think they're intended to be guns, because they do have these two blast effects right here. I mean, you can use them as blast effects or like exhaust. It doesn't seem like I can put these both side by side, because yeah, that's definitely too close. So there's that. And I guess you can have this, or you can have it this in there and he could be shooting, or the other effects and whatnot. But you do have a couple of options right here. We can attach these right here, and it's a rotating hinge. Oh man, hate when I do that crap. But there's a rotating hinge on there. And let me get the other one. Pardon me if I'm showing this upside down, but there is a little hinge right here, and this is loose. It does not like lock into place. But you push that forward, and we get some missiles that he can shoot while he's riding this. Or if you don't want that, we have these, which I believe these are intended to be the thrusters. Unless you want to reverse them and make them into guns. It's your action figure. You can do whatever you want. So you can shoot while having the blaster feature out. Well, let's put Put the bullet right there. Yeah, you can't have both of these on there. Be careful with these because the little pegs are scary small. And then you have some other guns right here. So, right there. Same deal. You can plug something in each one of these except the little rocket one. So you can be flying and shooting at the same time, but this time we can actually put that in there. Alright, and here's an example of him actually on here. I wish the pegs on the foot part were a little bit longer, so I wouldn't have to worry about it falling off, but since you're holding him by his waist, you just need to worry about it sticking to the feet, so I'm going to stop complaining about that, but whew, with all of that, I believe I showed everything. If I skipped anything, too bad. Too bad. Here he is next to one of the Black Skull members right there. And as you can see, they're the same size. I think they're using the same body. They have the same posability, basically. Shout out to Dude Dog, gave me a good price on that. He's a 1/12 scale figure, which is roughly about 6 inches tall. So besides like somebody like McFarlane Toys, he's going to be shorter, of course. The Masterverse figures are somewhere in between 6 and 7 inches tall, but they are typically taller than Marvel Legends. Different G.I. Joe Classified Series figures. So I guess the Bat is tall. He's like roadblock height. A couple of Marvel Legends you might own. Female Marvel Legend. And lastly, this is the TB League 1/12 scale anime-inspired body. Well, there you are. I pushed pause before this just happened, which I thought was hilarious. But go for it. Alright, end of the day. I really like this guy. Comes with a whole bunch of options and whatnot. I wish the two faces that he comes with, I wish one was drastically different. But I do like that you can adjust these antennas so it can look like they're being blown back in the wind as he's riding on this hoverboard. Superposable. Comes with a ton of hand options, which I did not go through. You do get 2 obscene gesture hands. That's of note. Grippy, graspy. You got these 2 finger pointing hands. He has a 1 finger pointing hand. And yeah, so many freaking options, even for the watch. That is cool. You get your money's worth with this. Now, could it have been a little bit cheaper and not come with the things like the 5 POA figures? Yeah, I wouldn't care if those weren't involved. But I don't feel gypped with what I got. Came with a lot. Playing cards, a poker chip. Awesome. I like it. If you can still get it, I can recommend it. Anyway, thank you for watching this. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. You get 2 of these silver grenades, and he has at least 1 hand. Where the fuck is it? Oh.
Figure action.
That one's me. Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description. Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click that shit.